Welcome to the Berwyn Mountains on one of the wettest days I've seen in a long time, and the forecast is horrendous. So we are going to camp. I'm going to be out of my comfort zone beyond where I don't know what. I'm doing it, and Dave's with me, so I'll be alright. He'll look after me. Ben's here. Ben Grills.
Hey, you okay?
So we're going up. We're going to do the summit, assess when we get there, and somewhere up there we're going to camp. It's going to be bloody wet. So you're getting a camping video at last. You're probably saying, thank God for that. The coat's gone. That didn't last long, and it's up into the clag. I'm going in, aren't I? I'm fucking going in here. Holy shit. Here's home for the night. Like the view. Oh, it's a bit grim. Right, I'll put you somewhere in a minute and you can stay in the dry from your fireside position and watch me put this bloody tent up. This is going to be the challenge now. You've got to get the tent up properly, get all the gear in while we're sopping wet. A state of me, and then not get all the kit wet. Oh, we're doing it. So I'm going to take my time. I remember now. That's it.
She is down the bottom.
She's in, is she?
Remember, Jackson, this is what you've been wanting, mate. I don't want any moments.
You got it? I'll bring the camera. Gonna have to edit this.
Right, turn it round, Danny. Leaning into the door. Where do you want to be, Jackson?
There was like a little rut, wasn't it? So it was just there, yeah.
You got the pegs?
Bloody lovely. I decided to move, so I'm here now. We're all set up. Everybody's just getting their kit squared away. I'm last, but yeah, gonna go and. Sorry, you missed that bit of it going up, but I'm sure you've seen plenty of videos of Sulu's being erected. But I'm just going to put all the kit in now. Dry bag. Stuff.
After you come, Jacko.
You want one?
After you come.
Yeah, I'm alright, mate. I'm loving it.
Good lad.
Living the dream, David. Right, that didn't go to plan because knocking the bloody camera over. But I'm in and everything's dry, so call that a success. The quilt's set up, just letting that loft a bit. I'm going to be bloody glad of that later. My pillows, my little light up there, everything's wet in there, so I'll put my coats and my other top in there. Rucksack's in its bag out the way down that corner, so shove all that shite in there. I've got this little towel, so I just kept drying stuff as I went. So that was a successful mission. I'm just going to have 5 minutes outside and have a look at the view. All right, David?
Right on. Going back in.
All right. And then yeah, get all this other wet gear off and get warmed up. Afternoon, sports fans. Well, just give you a little update. In the tent now, in my dry clothes. All my wet clothes are sort of bagged up in there, dried off as much as I can. The rest I just have to do. We're back on in the morning, and I'm just lying here doing sweet FA. So you can hear it now, lashing it down outside. So we're doing nothing for a bit. Apparently it is going to clear later, so we might have a little walkabout. And if it doesn't, I'm staying here. I think that has to be the most hypnotic, relaxing sound ever. And it's quite nice being in something like this, knowing that you're going to have to get out and re-peg it or bugger about with it, but just lie here and stay dry. A little nap earlier, fell asleep. Just downloading Ted Lasso. I'm going to watch the penultimate episode of that in a bit. And I discovered noise cancelling AirPods. Put them in. Boom. You don't hear anything. Absolutely silence. So that's how I'm going to get to sleep later. Alright. A rush, but I'll put the kettle on in a bit. Have a brew. In the meantime, have a listen to that. Time for a brew. Time is it? 6:30, and Dave was the first brave man to get out the tent, probably for a wee, and the mist cleared, so look at that. Bear in mind I've never been up here, so I've never seen that. That's pretty decent, isn't it? I can see why you picked this spot.
It's alright, isn't it? Yeah. It's not a bad spot at all.
Don't have a look at my attire. Gone full 30, wind's picked up, zips are rattling, so just got the kettle on now, have a little coffee, watch the news, and sort my feet out as well, and then just pack a few things up. It's good being here, it's not even moving, there's the phrase. Right, little tip which I will pass on to you guys. I've got a couple of hot spots, potential blisters on the back of my heels this morning from yesterday's hike, because I've got new boots, they're not broken in, just kind of how it goes. I do carry Compeed in my little kit, but I picked up a tip from somebody else, so I'll share it with you. I use zinc oxide tape, which is medical equivalent to gaffer tape basically, and if you get some little alcohol swabs, wipe around the area first with that, and it will stick like shit to a blanket, and that should keep you from getting a full-on blister. Well, I bloody hope it does anyway, because we've got to get back down yet. So I'm going to do that. I won't show you pictures of that, there's feet in it. And then we'll slowly start to pack up, because we are due a thunderstorm in about an hour. So don't really want to be hanging around for that. I have to say, being able to sit up in here is makes life a lot easier. Another one of the advantages of this model of tent. See, it isn't raining yet, but if it was, I'd just carry on doing this in here, wouldn't I? And the doors, of course. I mean, the fact that these doors open fully, let me just look at that. Full access to the vestibule. Okay, we're done. We're packed up. That's where we were. We've left no shiz, Harvey. You're all right. And we're back. Cheers, Mel. Impressive. We're done. We're back at the car. Massive shout out to this gentleman who pushed me out of my comfort zone again. And that was really good. That was a good test of all the stuff and me. And I have to say, sat up there in that Soulo, warm in that quilt. You could hear it lashing, as you've probably seen on the film. It was absolutely fine. Very reassuring. Right, it's enough from me and him. We're going to sign off, get this kit in the car, get the heaters on and head back home. So see you on the next one. Ta-da!